What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam, aka Ashman Abroad, and in today's video I'm taking you with me to the shores of Lake Titicaca in Peru, where I get to experience what life is really like there for the locals. Let's get into it. Lake Titicaca, located in the Andes Mountains, straddles the border between Peru and Bolivia. At an altitude of about 3,800 meters above sea level, it is the highest lake in the world. We started the day in Puno, where we were picked up in rickshaw bikes and taken down to the port. On the way, we grabbed some supplies like rice, pasta and snacks to give to our host families later that day. Once we arrived at the port, we hopped in a small boat and began our journey across the lake. We even had some live music on the boat. Our first stop was the famous Uros floating islands, a group of man-made islands built entirely of reeds. The people here live, work and even build boats from these reeds. It was surreal to walk on these islands and learn how the locals have sustained this way of life for generations. One of the villagers from the islands also took us out in one of the reed boats and gave us a tour of the perimeter of the island. After Uros, we then got back on the boat and headed to Isla Taquile, where we'll be stopping for lunch. Unfortunately, as the lake was really rough, we had to dock the boat on the other side of the island and then hike for 45 minutes to the restaurant. After lunch and exploring Taquile, we got back on the boat and headed to the village of Lukina. This would be where we would do the homestay for the night with local families. Once we arrived at Lukina, we were greeted by members of the village and then taken to a football pitch to have a friendly match against the locals. The locals completely outclassed us, but somehow we managed to score a couple of lucky goals and came away with a draw. After the match, we were introduced to our host families. I stayed with a lovely family of 5, 2 parents and 3 kids. They showed us to our room so we could get settled and then later invited us to join them for dinner. After dinner, we stayed up late playing cards and sharing stories with the family. Luckily, as I speak Spanish, it was easy to communicate with the family and I was able to translate. The next morning we woke up early to make breakfast. We were meant to help out on the farm and milk the cows, but a heavy rainstorm rolled in and things were a bit up in the air for a while. Thankfully, the weather cleared and we were able to head out and help with the morning chores. We tended to the pigs and donkeys first and then went to milk the cow. We had a quick demo from our host and then got stuck in. I'll stop talking now as this part of the video was narrated, albeit very badly, by a good friend of mine, Brandon.
As you can see, Sam is about to attempt the lowering milking of the cow. He needs to find the titimus of the cow, but what he needs to do is lower his center of gravity and to find the right point. Let's see how he goes. As you can see, he found the titimus.
When it was Brandon's turn, you'll see he wasn't too keen and didn't get as stuck in as I did.
You got to go like that, like no, you know, you got to pull down and squeeze, like.
After finishing up on the farm, we made our way back to the port. Before leaving, the village invited us to take part in the traditional Peruvian dance. We even got to dress up in traditional clothing. Before I wrap up, I would just like to say how amazing our host family were. They were so kind, friendly and genuinely welcoming, and this whole experience is something I will carry with me for a very long time. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.